They are looking a little bit better. Now Meteor just dashing into the B side, but talking about that confidence, Jeremy finds that first frag.
And then now the quick rotate from Team Secret as well. They're reading this perfectly.
Shock darts and flashpoints just to keep gen.g at bay, but now they're going in for those frags. Envy not quite landing the shots, but Jeremy does instead. With the ghost, he finds the triple. Dubstep coming up from behind now, and that's just going to be TS sticking down the spike plant. But now, where does he go? Do you back up? You still have the recon bolt, but you need to defend the spike, so trying to go back for the angle.
It's funny, we mentioned it right away, and Jeremy says, well, guess what? I came prepared. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to take duels. I'm ready to take kills. And he starts with the top of the scoreboard in round one. And it's John on to King. And for them to do something like that on the second round after they won, waiting with a turret above his head, behind him on the boxes. All of these setups are so good, but all of them are so different.
As soon as he takes down the turret, everyone starts inching out from whichever position they were at, C as well as B, now closing in the distance.
Yeah, and then of course that fault line signifies that the breach is somewhere nearby to help with that setup. So that means there's an extra member on B. They know they should have an absolute numbers advantage on A. Now the entry is going to be safe. The real question is can Borkum and maybe potentially Envy find the timing on that flank?
Oh, well, exactly. He's just watching the angles.
Oh, he gets a little too curious. He even got the turret back. I was wondering if he's just going to take a step back because they have such a heavy numbers advantage. But now a rifle picked up for Borkum. Secret could do damage here.
Whoa! Aftershock clears out Hell too, but still the rifles as they peek out. TS.
Not a bad bonus round at all.
Yeah, economy is still the name of the game, and it works out well for Team Secret in this one, especially with Borkum finding that frag towards the back. Gives them a little bit more space. And that's the thing about gen.g again, needing to be a little bit cleaner with how they play out some of these.
The way this is set up though, it's so obvious. It's so obviously predicted.
Oh, but he gets a first headshot anyway. Meteor down to 5 HP too, and he gets another! Showstopper coming out from Jeremy, just maybe by a bit more space, doesn't quite connect, but still, they know that these guys are all trapped inside C-Long. You just need to connect the shots. Unfortunately, they don't, so gen.g gets to rotate back, but Dubstep, so cognizant of this, actually rotates towards his position where all he needs to do is to spray and pray. Gets a quick double and then Envy to clean up.
Recon bolt fired off on the default as well, and wow!
Maybe a second.
They should have seen him. They know Envy's there as well. They should know.
They want to trade, and there is Envy. Getting the double, one from the other side as well, and Dubstep continuing to push up A. Takes down the spike carrier, so now this is a big win. Well, that speeds things up. We got an opening pick, and then Jesse Vash with the shot. Oh my God! He swings out of it! He gets the triple! Eats a blade from Meteor just to stabilize, but that is such a big win for Team Secret. Now Borkum tries to get a little bit curious.
Maybe you use it.
Spot it.
No! Well, you definitely don't use it now.
Oh God, Meteor! It is Meteor after all, and this is a guy that has slammed down onto his opponents before, but unfortunately running out of blades, now 6 HP, tailwinding into that paint shells.
Jeremy knows where he's
tailwinded
as well.
Whoa, but Jeremy! It's a set play along with a recon from Jesse. Allows him to pick up one early pick. Now in towards Garage, Dubstep. Oh, despite being cloud bursted.
Yeah, I mean, what a swing. Just catching that first kill as well, but then having the awareness to instantly swing back because you caught vision of the other member. Pressure you into this pigeonhole.
Yes, sir. Along with some shotguns and classic right clicks as well. This time, it's going to be God Dead.
About a lobby.
Well, all they have to do is to just swing out, apparently. Dubstep, hearing some footsteps outside of short, goes in for it, now sets up the Nanoswarm. Teammates are here to help out as well. So, despite gen.g trying to get a little bit of space, despite, previous sharpshooting utilities still, in the back pocket, it's enough to fend off gen.g. Envy is so patient on this.
Surely you use the Rolling Thunder. Surely you don't just try to hold
Come
on.
There it is. Now he's looking for them.
Paranoia
They're all
as well.
Tagged up. Meteor will be able to get one, though, but that is just one. From the shadows towards the back, however, it has been denied, and here comes Jesse Vash, just swinging around, swinging, and then Envy to come in for some trades, but he doesn't have enough time. Maybe he could have stuck it, but then you would be susceptible to the shots, so it's going to be the shot that come through, but still, the slight overlap might actually catch some players from Team Secret, and that's why they're kind of falling back for a second, but using the timing. But with those ultimates that we were talking about, Gen.G now gets the time to delay. Meteor holding it for it. It's going to be King coming out, swinging out, got dead. They're finding all of those kills just to secure one round win.
And a bit of that rushed.
They just haven't really gotten that many opportunities to plant the spike so far. Let's see if Team Secret can continue with some early round aggression. And look at this from Jeremy, deep into the pocket, and they land an attack! Oh, it's a quadra kill, and then the ace! They had no idea that he was there. This
on B site, and this time, sure, a little bit of a Lady Luck on his side as well with a jump in from Meteor, but they sent the drone up. I mean, that's just insane. They haven't been able to peek into it. They haven't taken Garage. They've been focused on trying to fight A main, and it never worked out.
Oh. And the Hunter will hunt down the other Sova. If they come in to plant the spike, he just pops that thing.
Meteor has to catch him as soon as he peeks out.
You gonna go for it? Yeah, there it is. Showstopper. Meteor with the shot. Oh! Hey, and that's gonna be now Jeremy claiming free reign on this side. That is his home, where he got the ace from before. Fending off Meteor, get out of my town. Yes, you have been operator. Yes, you're gonna get the flick, but how are you gonna deal against 4 more of my brethren? The spike is being defused, and it's going to be a 9-3 first half, William.
Stopper, he waits. He blast packs early outside of window, so he's flying out wide, and he can instantly get the shot out to default. Meteor can't catch him. And then he blast packs across, so Meteor misses the shot again, but he doesn't go far. He just checks to make sure that Sylvan's in short.
Pull off, which is a good move, but now back into Garage, and that could be dicey with that wall bang.
But Secret, they're waiting, right? They know that they've done damage. They're trying to make sure Gen.G gets off of the site before they can go in for the plan. Unfortunately, Meteor is just way too zoned in right now. But I start to wonder, I mean, I would not be surprised if Team Secret goes for C again the next 2-3 rounds.
Why?
Well, not only because they've done that before and it worked,
yes,
but quite frankly, that's what RQ did against DRX as well. And this is something that if the other team plays default heavy, it really puts pressure on them.
For that A site again. And now against Gen.G. I mean, the first one didn't work out. Who knows what's going to happen on second? But it's still a great round for Meteor with these tiny bits of movement.
Well, let me tell you who's overcooking. Jesse Bash with the shorty on attack on Sova.
Oh, God, he's just running in. Now Meteor gets a free buffet of kills, I assume, as he goes in for another. Double dips, gets one more, now triple, gets smoked off.
Old points, all right? Like, that Blade Storm's been online. Just let it sit. There you go. Add your stats, and it's not competitive, right? It's a pro game.
But an ace could be confidence booster, you know?
Listen.
Yep. Meteor hears those footsteps. He knows that they're coming through. Gets the first pick and instantly dashes away. Now TS is here to assist along with some of his teammates. But of course, Borkum comes in to help with the paranoia as well. Meteor's too hot. Still a thorn in their sides. The planets are aligning for him now.
They can't handle him.
Another headshot. But then Team Secret fights back. Down to a 2-on-2. They should be able to get the spike plant, trying to fend them off with the nanoswarms and a dark cover on top of heaven. Borkum actually going back deeper into hell. Trying to set up for a bit of a crossfire, but the shots from King are too fast, too good. Sylvan. Secret trying to continue to force this, however. And they're going in for that A split. They're getting blocked off by maybe a couple of players just hiding on the backside. But look at those shots from Envy. Borkum coming in now. All the flashes have been good, but Meteor,
he's back
out from the top of heaven, just gets denied by Jeremy.
Ops and the Blade Storms, the 1-point kills.
And that's why he didn't buy up in the previous round. That said, I mean, it's a good conversion from Team Secret. I think Warber's just happy about this. Got dead now. Off the ping. Oh, actually gets the flick. Envy fires back, though. The Tracers have been spotted. TS is still around this site, though, and now calling Sylvan in to assist. Team Secret, still stubborn as ever, looking to bulldoze through the site. Envy with the Rolling Thunder. Did Sylvan manage to dodge that? Not
barely.
Somewhat.
He will survive for another day.
Just spots the shoulder. Now punching through, looking for the next. However, teammates not quite gonna be able to push through a link.
You have to save it.
And yeah, operator on this retake. It's not gonna happen.
He's expecting where's the safest place Meteor could be.
Dubstep is a Jet player too.
Yeah.
So
he's actually not wrong in his move, and it's just that Meteor.
Timer is down to about 35 seconds.
Borkum
Here comes the Rolling Thunder. SCBash still staying in. Oh, but it's a judge too. Borkum still alive.
No idea.
And now he's dancing back and forth, going in for the tango of death. The rest of Gen.G trying to put off his rhythm. Pausing for a second, but still, the spike has been planted out in the open for mid.
Into the deep part of the site, because here's the thing. If they want a Rolling Thunder that, they would have to send the breach all the way back to spawn, and then they would have less numbers to pinch, so Gen.G can reset a bit.
But it's only for a little, unless Sylvan does manage to hold for a couple more seconds, just for the one. Team Secret, so much initiative, so much momentum on the C side now. He has this dark cover where he can find a couple more. Only Meteor with the operator, and that's the only automatic weapon, so Borkum has so much time to continue pushing through.
Yeah, we're already on map point. Team Secret's been barreling through them. And sure, you have a Vandal, but you drop it right away.
And now Goddead trying to peek whatever he can. Envy. Trying to play the objective. A bit of a one-way dark cover as well. But oh my god, Team Secret just hopping off of it. Jeremy finding shots again. Oh, it's a quadra kill already. Now Sylvan trying to make use of his smoke, but no mirrors here because Envy will shatter Gen.G and find the first win for Team Secret.
Well, hey, it's a Jet. I like it better than the Sova.
Oh god, they're trying to do the same thing, but you're jumping against Spectre and an Ares. TS will be able to find one nice, well-placed shot, but now knowing where he is,
they don't want to give up that orb. Yeah, they know that there's a chance that he's going to at least try to pick up the orb, which he thought about.
G's game plan.
Okay, the fake.
Spike towards A, and they're trying to set up for it. Oh, it does pull a rotation from Dubstep over to B.
Yeah, but Borkum gets stopped at B lobby, and he realizes
something's
up. Oh, Jesse Bash with the Ares. I mean, if he jumps down and clicks right away, then yes, he has time. But all he has to do is kill the planter. He gets more as well.
Okay, King finds some. I guess they're just trying to go in a little bit more aggressive, trying to find some picks, and maybe with the group plays pushing into the A site, they might be able to actually sneak in a spike plan, at least until the barrel peeks through. Jeremy, a triple spray along with Jesse Vash to clean up with those ultimates as well, just kind of buying time, setting up for some retakes. Goddead,
he reads the duel.
Thought he might have been on alert, but that is a heads-up play coming out from one of the sharpest players on Team Secret. All right, we've seen it before, but still now you got to hold it down. They hear those footsteps. King, that's a good start. Now coming in TS to back him up. The rest of Team Secret have been stopped straight in their tracks. And Jeremy trying to play off of it too.
Oh
He's
man,
trying to go in for that one-on-one right now with the lockdown, but Meteor
now cleared out mid. I mean, Team Secret, they're toying with Gen.G's tempo. Because of those ultimates, they don't want to stay in the site.
Oh,
saw him.
Borkum's trying to reposition, but gets sprayed out in the open instead. Dubstep now on a bit of a journey of his own. But the rest of his team not quite able to defend the site. Great pop flash coming up from Goddead, and
so make sure you can keep rolling that momentum, pile on through. You know, throw your ults at the wall next round, try to get a couple more rounds on the board for Gen.G.
And that's another thing too for Gen.G.
Zone no command. And it comes out first. Okay, instantly answered by Goddead as well.
A bit of a Hunter's Fury from TS, and it got stopped too. Now just looking for that pick. Ooh, Jeremy, with a little bit of a shimmy. Not quite able to catch out King. Dubstep, however, will be able to find that shot onto Goddead, and now all they need is to take down Sylvan, but he's being such a big obstacle. Shrouded steps into safety as well. The rest of them feeling that pressure, needing to push into the site, trying to push through, but it's going to be the trade instead. Dubstep, this is not impossible, but he's running out of time.
Yeah, no time, but he just wants to kill, just wants to deny TS from picking up and saving any weapons. Obviously, TS himself had enough credits, but absolutely instantly eliminated.
Well, at the very least, this does confirm the hit. Now the question is, how do you work that retake against gen.g? They've played this site before, they know how they're positioned, but gen.g still connecting on these shots, especially with some of these off angles. Sylvan inside of B main again. Now repositions towards logs, gets blinded by the paranoia this time though. And with this duo, Jeremy and Borkum trying to call out the time. Jeremy down to the one-on-one. Got dead with the spike down, with the position. Just plays around with his food.
So Jeremy now knows where God Dead is, and he waits for the jump peek. Get a little more value than they would have hoped to give away, though. But okay, well, it doesn't matter.
Shoots through blindly through the dark cover anyway. Still Meteor alive on the site, and they manage to sneak through. King coming from the back of A short now. He'll be able to prove to be annoying. Spike should be planted relatively soon, but again, firing, spraying blind shots. It forces some of these players out of position. Dubstep trying to play off the cloud burst, still managing to flick through his back. TS low HP, Spike not down, can't do all that much. Just has to land the shots, but they're trying to make him sweat. Ooh!
The ping, it lands. Borkum wasn't ready for the recon bolt.
Well, now Dubstep's just waiting for him. He knows he has the time. And he repositions. Gets the flick anyway. It's a headshot too.
The important thing is Team Secret seemed ready for this. So Meteor, he has to reconsider if he's going to push out.
Oh, the
Team Secret's so ready for this.
And he goes for the jumping shots too. The dark cover is nice though, but then peeking out of it. He heard some footsteps and thought that it was safe to peek out. Unfortunately, it wasn't. Lockdown lineup could go through, but the thing is, they don't quite have the numbers. Unfortunately, the lockdown still continues to tick, and that's down to Sylvan and TS. One from behind, one inside of wide, and the positions all too aware.
Against their will, and then gen.g, now they try to pick up the tempo, but it was a set play that Team Secret was so well aware of. They had the lockdown, so they figure out, okay, they're probably going to push tree. They want to deny us this area, so we're going to back off. Work him.
He came from behind.
Oh, and the Hunter's Fury missed the chaos. Spike dropped.
And now they've got to go back and retrieve it. I thought the pop flash from God Dead was good, but Team Secret with such a great read, such a great response. Sylvan went on his own, but the trades come back through. Team Secret has full control over mid. The spike might have been retrieved, but you need to find some of these duels. Bit of an A crunch coming out from Dubstep and Borkum as well. And now they know, yeah, it has to be a B. All they have to do is to hold that off, but gen.g with the firepower punching them through right now.
Now their flank is opened up, so gen.g, they're trying to pressure to push out, but they can't get the kill into Borkum.
Yeah, with a tiny bit of movement, Borkum, utility as well, apart from a little bit of mobility and smokes. All they have to do is to pull it out, but holding out the off angle. Another one coming out from Dubstep. He tries to go for it with the Blade Storm.
But he lost so much health prior before he was able to get to the site. So it's just a quick shot, one bullet, quite frankly, almost anywhere. And he goes down. So, you know, I'd love to be able to say gen.g stabilized, but it didn't look like it. They got a couple extra rounds, and now they'll swap sides. But momentum-wise,
Dubstep flirting with danger.
He wasn't
so good at all, though. And now coming in, oh my God! We own the night! Much. The positioning now in B, all it takes is a little bit of a swing.
gen.g's gonna have a decent idea, but they don't have much of an option to try to rotate.
Oh, what? Oh! TS! 2 shots back to back. Meteor on the other side, though.
He's always good for one. Oh, he resets for that shot.
That was quick.
And then you greed a bit too much in B main. You're so, Dubstep's a little bit too confident in the Phantom. There's no one there to swing out immediately and secure that kill, you know, before you take too much damage. Eventually he goes down. Still go with the same strike because that's basically the scenario right now.
Which isn't too bad. So we're just going for that quick A rush. However, with that previous win, gen.g gets to buy up. Dubstep coming up from short will be able to take down the first pillar. Next one's going to be Sylvan hiding inside his own dark cover, and they're looking for him, but look at the repositioning. Swaps over to the tight angle outside of the generator. Down to the last player, that's Borkum. He's looking for Meteor. All of them staring down at him from above.
Shorty!
Swaps over the Shorty, still needs a bullet to face. With that presence towards middle, however, I think Team Secret could actually rotate back, but they continue to press the issue towards Tree, and GodDead with his own pop flash.
Did get a lot of space, but he has to get through TS, and he does not spot him in time! And that ruins the entire plan. Now TS can just refocus, especially as that flash kind of missed timing here. Coming out from Team Secret, they can't even enter the site from main.
And off that, I mean, the skirmish does not look too good for Team Secret any longer. They have to go in, but it's being blocked off by some of these players, some of these plays, GodDead namely being one of them. Frags at this point. Here's some hops, and tries to go into close distance. King though.
They can't pick up the speed, and now the backup has arrived for Gen.G.
Now going in for it though. Dubstep doesn't care.
Only
And he's
one left.
looking for even more. It completely stops him, but still, Envy, Dubstep, Jeremy, all they need are pistols. Borkum with this bit of a lurk catches Sylvan. And this should not have happened for Gen.G.
That's what catches Gen.G off guard.
But that's, again, something like I mentioned from before.
They spot the op as well. Oh, they realize it's stuck. They're trying to pinch on it, but Envy's there for backup.
Team Secret just covering movement,
No.
playing off of each other. Envy still up at top mid, but here comes that Odin! Oh, it got taken out. Just through sheer sharpshooting.
Things on one of them each at a time, and they have no idea that Jeremy is here. He crouches under the sight line.
Not meant to happen. Av can't always safely duel because of how good he is. Now off of this, looking to pull off a bit of an A rush. All 5 players from Team Secret knocking on death's door. Gen.G are trying to answer. Gen.G are trying to shut that down, but the fragment, the sprays, it catches GodDead instead. Meteor can't quite answer back as well. King only armed with a Sheriff, hiding around Dice. The rest of them now trying to push through along with this lockdown, fend off these Gen.G players. And they will be able to find some of these shots too. Sylvan just trying to do what he can. TS with a Hunter's Fury too, but you're right, Will.
They have no idea.
Is sneaky. And thinking about the time, what's
Oh, he gets
to stay on the clock?
Oh, he gets caught by the alarm bot out of all things.
That's gonna be the other pick. Team Secret trying to hold it down. TS, the last one left alive.
I mean, that was the best shot he had, and he does bring down Jeremy so low. Trying to figure out, do I go for the free kill or the one I surely damaged?
Oh, but he's got to be careful with the sprays too because of the tracers.
Timing is, you can't always count down. It just has to be drilled in during your practices. And I don't know what else to say other than Gen.G looks like they're in shambles again. GodDead peak. Now they're ready for it. Time running down.
We don't have to do all too much. We've got the utility set up on the B side. We've got an Odin of our own. We've got those big guns. All we need to do is to make them count. Large caliber bullets need to take down large caliber men, and it's gonna be TS trying to swing and pivot around. However, it doesn't quite connect. Meteor now comes in to arrive on the scene, and down to 3 seconds remaining. Envy has no choice but to stick the plant, and that gives Gen.G a little bit more momentum.
Retakes here from Gen.G, but they're still playing very close on the A site. GodDead, he cannot fall here.
And Jesse Bash has a Hunter's Fury as well, so they're just prepped for this. Look at how far he's waiting, and the rest of the team doing all of the thing that they need to do onto the site, finding those entries, taking down Meteor, down to the last 2 players, and there is the lockdown. Hunter's Fury in response. Borkum just landing the shots anyway.